I used to be really into experimental theater. I went to summer camp when I was 15 and learned about viewpoints and some other physical theater techniques like contact improv. Being a teenager was hard, and I liked having another way to express myself, other than words. Which I know is kind of surprising because you might know me from.
You've got some nerve.
Whoa, Tiger, what are we talking about here?
My client reserves the right to animus munendi. He isn't a flight risk, and the fact that you want to argue against that.
I propose a consensus ad item here. Let's help each other out.
The judge won't accept a dictum, only form non-convenient, you know that.
I know it's a paradox, but after college, I turned to more commercial work because when you're $60,000 in debt, experimental theater is the last thing you want to think about. So,
Cut! Actors moving in for our median. Step out, please.
Is that okay?
I'm feeling a little shiny.
God, thank you so much. I'm so thirsty.
you could call it a money versus art debate, and money at that point had won. But I always felt like something was missing. And it wasn't just the now constant need for approval. I guess I hadn't realized how still everything had gotten. How much I needed to move. So I invited a few friends, some old, some new, to experiment with me. We started with introductions and if anything was ailing us that day, since we'd be doing something physical. Quenna had some lower back pain. Adenike, for the most part, was good. Alexandria also had some back issues due to an accident, and I had pulled a muscle in my back earlier that morning, lifting a chair. But we were all still determined to practice viewpoints. Before I go on, I should tell you exactly what viewpoints are.
We're all actors, theater artists. You all have some experience with viewpoints. Am I correct in assuming that? Yes, ish. We've all had a little bit of intro in that, yeah. So viewpoints was started by, I believe her name was
Mary Overley. There's just not enough time to adequately describe Mary, but for starters, she was, in my eyes, a fearless shapeshifter, talented movement artist, and the originator of the 6 viewpoints. And Quenna and I, we got to study with her at ETW.
nice. That's awesome.
Yeah.
What's EGW?
It's the experimental theater wing at NYU. Mary had us out on the street pushing buildings. We're like, yes, we're doing this. We are artists.
I'm a move this.
So to recap, at this point, we were all in moderately decent physical shape. We had a general recollection, group memory, shared vocabulary of viewpoints, and we were ready to move. We started off with some exercises that looked like this. We took in the space, a little black box theater in Evanston, using something called kinesthetic awareness, which is the perception of where our bodies are in relation to other things and people. It was my idea, and even I had come into it thinking it would be awkward, cringy even. My not 17-year-old body doing things that my 17-year-old body did freely. And there were parts that were clunky. But what I didn't expect was for it to be surprising, joyful, sincere. It really had me thinking if I should just drop everything and go back to doing experimental theater. I knew there was one person I had to talk to. My mom.
So, you know, when I went to NYU, I went to the experimental theater wing. And you saw some stuff. What did you think about me going to the experimental?
I loved it. I loved going to the plays. I think it was really great. I think you did some of your best work there. Yeah, because you were young and free-spirited, and you just went along with anything.
What was your favorite thing I acted in, like ever?
Well, of course, House of Pain, because that was your first big kind of role on TV, and I loved seeing you on TV. I think you played Summer very well. It didn't seem like you was nervous at all. I like that. Mm-hmm.
And what if I never went back to acting in TV shows and just went and did experimental theater like what you just saw?
That would be your choice, but what I just saw, I won't want you to do it again. No, I want people be like, what the hell is that? What is going on here? No, I don't like that. I don't like that. I'm sorry, baby, but
And I agreed with my mom. The afternoon was fun, but definitely not something I could do long term. Again, I pulled a muscle in my back lifting a chair earlier in the day, so it was time to get back to work.
Team 1 stepping in.
Hey, are you feeling all right? You're looking a little peckish.
Oh, yeah, I'm good. Thanks.
Quiet on set, ready for a take? Scene 3W, take 1.
All in a day's work. You want to go grab a drink with the other junior associate tonight?
Ultimately, I think I chose the right thing. But it's scary, isn't it? Not knowing.